just command early. Just couldn't find his fastball there. First couple innings, to his credit, he kind of righted the ship a little bit and got into a little bit of a rhythm because we were real close to probably having to get him out of there after in the second inning when he just really didn't have any kind of feel for his fastball. But at least battled and got into the fifth for us to not completely blow through our pen. But just a tough with the command issues.
When Stanton hits the home run in the ninth, does it make the caught stealing hurt even more from the eighth with Judge?
I don't know if it makes it hurt more. Because it's hard to. It's a different scenario. It's a different situation. Second guess it a little bit. But I also felt like the matchup, slow to the plate. You're betting on pitch in the zone being put in play there, and but definitely something. I second guess a little bit.
How difficult or easy was that decision to make in that moment to send Judge there?
It was close call for me, but I was also betting on if Ramirez came into the zone that we'd put the ball in play. Anything out of the zone and coupled with him being slow to the plate, I figure we'd have the bag and have another guy in scoring position there, but obviously it didn't work out.
Aaron, how tough is your job as a manager when you've got a lot of guys who are inexperienced, up and down starters to try and navigate through, lineups every night?
No tougher than anyone else's. We got a great team, and that makes it, that on most days makes it a lot simpler, with the guys we have in that room and the capabilities we have in that room, and even when we've had to obviously dip into our system a little bit, guys have come up and routinely delivered, so no tougher.
Is Tyler Wade putting himself in position to get more and more playing time?
Sure. He's contributed in a lot of different roles, obviously. This is kind of what he showed us in spring training when he was able to make the team, by doing some different things that he brings to the table athletically, and another made a contribution obviously again tonight, a couple of hits. I like what we've seen so far, and he is playing himself more and more into a role, no doubt about it.
How anxious are those moments, Aaron, when you're seeing Lindor and Ramirez coming up with guys on base, just the top of their order, and how dangerous it is?
Oh, I don't know. It's not. They're great players, and you got to execute, or they can certainly make you pay. They got a couple guys that are really MVP candidates. So, but there's teams you play all the time where you got to navigate through trouble. That's part of the big leagues.
I think you might have been hinting at this, but with Hicks' command in the strike zone, would probably pushed you to run Judge there?
That was probably just part of it. It's 3-2 count. So you're betting on he's going to take a ball, or even if he swings at a pitch out of the zone, and the slow time to home plate felt like the right combination, but didn't work out.
Aaron, you cited actual facts in that decision, right? Like times, matchups, all that.
Mm-hmm.
At any point, is even just the gut feel a part of that at all anymore, for you?
Well, I think there's gut feels all the time in the course of a game. You try and prepare yourself as best you can for situations and what everything says. But then when you're in the midst of the game, now it's go play. You play and react, and so I think there's a blend of that in every game and different moments throughout the game.
What was Bieber able to do?
He was tough. He was, he was able to throw his breaking ball behind in the count, which he hasn't done a ton of this year. He was so that was effective for him. I thought his fastball was sneaky, and he was able to command it for the most part. I liked the way the guys battled, because he was in a pretty good rhythm there, and for us to climb right back in and make a game of it there was a good thing. But I thought he showed well, command of the both the fastball and the secondary stuff.